Guys, everybody, quiet, please. Everyone, quiet for a sec. Quiet down, quiet, please. I'm gonna need some quiet. I'm looking at you, Aries. Yeah, you with the face. Yeah, here's the part where I'm gonna need everybody to not be talking right now. Quiet now. This is a performance, not a somewhere that's not a library. Hey, no, seriously. Oh, thank you. Aren't stories just the greatest? Don't answer that. Just listen to me talk for a little while. I'm gonna tell you a story that has a beginning and an end and a middle, not in that order. It has characters that you know and love and know. Oh, covered that already. Now, you've already heard the beginning to this story. Where, you ask? Here, dummy. God, what's wrong with you? But for the end to make sense, I'm going to have to start with the middle. Let's watch.
The king has one final wish on his deathbed. The king wishes for one more wish. And with that wish, the king wishes that you will write down and repeat his story in schools and in museums, in newspapers, and on throw pillows, that in the land of men with one head, the man with two heads is king.
The king's story was passed down by that weird second head, who would go on to become Queen Victoria. She was a hot queen. You know, the one that went on to marry the Burger King, I think. Yeah, no, I'm right. However, the story was never written down. It was passed down by word of mouth, changing little by little as time went on.
The king with two heads.
The king with two beds.
Two kings with 5 beds.
Two things with 5 beads.
Two things with nothing in common.
Two
dudes
dudes
who say the same line at the same time. Sorry.
2 best rebuffs for every 10 chest impressions. 2 hands ain't as good as 1 hook.
The king with 5 legs.
Eventually, the story made its way to young Jeremy Jimenez as the king with one head who was a puppet. Jeremy's acting career began in Miss Jacobson's 3rd grade class as Hernan Cortez, King of Aztecs. He was able to go on to star in children's TV show Giggletown as Sir Smalahad, a king who, you guessed it, had one head and was a puppet. But you'll never guess what happened next. This next part is the nextest. Before his untimely death at the hands of his co-stars, he had the good sense to dictate his will, where he included an epitaph for his tombstone. The epitaph read,
I wanted to make the world a better place. A place where children frolicked in the streets. Where there were a lot of flowers, but nobody was allergic to them. That's why I was on Giggletown. For the children. And now that I'm gone, it's up to you to make the world a better place. A place where they eat love for dinner.
Camaraderie for a mid-afternoon snack.
Snow-scarlet walks for a midnight fight.
Snow caps for a date at the movies. Knuckle sandwich for when you're down but not out.
ribs for when you're hungry.
Brotherhood for lunch.
And diamonds for breakfast.
Oh.